King is a hitter.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. The show brings you a match of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Dbacks. Alongside my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. Thanks for joining us here. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Arizona, Cam Schlittler. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
All right, ready to go here. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Schlittler making his 10th start of the year, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Miles Straw. 2 for 10 in the series. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nolan Arenado.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Throws to first in time.
Right fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Check swing went around, and that is strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one. This one high in the air to left center. Acuna under it. And that is that. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Starting in this one, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Pete Alonso leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball, no.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Third baseman, Jordan.
Now a chance for Jordan Westburg. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Dylan Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
Cruz matched a homer in his last game. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Finds its way through, base hit. Westburg coming home. And they lead by 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Runner at second, 2 down. Robles. Play made, that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing. New inning getting started, and now a Giants DH, Giancarlo Stanton. This one smoked on its way out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball.
One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. And he'll shoot. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it on his own, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado with a homer in his last game.
Ball.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Down the line, it's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 8th, first baseman.
Here is Goldschmidt. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
High.
Oh, 1 down. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. That gets by him. Arenado around third. He'll score and then tie it.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Victor Robles digs in now.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Strike 2. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Big Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
In the air to left center. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Led off this game with a double. And that one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and he popped it up. Sosa settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We are tied 2-2. Where we're on sweep alert, Ziggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Strong takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Angel Acuna.
And now Luis Angel Acuna. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8.
No, inside. Hurt.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
That's a ball.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 9th, catcher Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens will hit next. Foul ball. Torrens launched a homer in his most recent game.
This strong 2nd inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score 2-2.
Bounce back, better count that, count all of the time that I went and put in the grind. Hustle hard about the sign. Just drop thugger, ice like butter.
Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
On the ground to the left, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball one.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. And gone! Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way inside. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. And here is Adley Rutschman. Late swing, foul to the left. This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles under it. And that is that. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now 4-2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Pete Alonso. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
2 down, bases empty. Lenny Sosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey.
Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. You're watching San Francisco. Here's Nolan Arenado, top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore, just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
Hit in the air, left field. Soto takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Next for the Giants, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Ball 1.
Goldie, a former MVP, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Up next.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Hey.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Back to the top of the order now. Anthony Volpe, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jarred Koenig, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Topa also getting ready. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. Oh, great stop. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. 1 left for San Francisco as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Just missed.
That's down.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Swings through that. Just misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. Westberg not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. That's in there. That is strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The D-backs down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next Haesung Kim grounded out his first time. Bounce to the left side. Arenado on the run, sends it over to first.
No, he's in there.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Kim leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 1 left for Arizona. Still down by a count of 4-2. For the start of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 3-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Giants.
And now
fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball right field. Cruz settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Giants.
Yordan Alvarez, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. His 12th of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. Two down, nobody on.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. That one just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one lifted to left. Soto turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. It's bye-bye, baby. It's 5-2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Half of the inning. Luis Angel Acuna stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now the D-backs catcher, Luis Torrens. Struck out swinging his first time.
No.
On the ground. Goldie takes it to the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail at 5-2.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Miguel Castro, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. Cruz under it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Giants, 3rd baseman Nolan.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. He is singled and he is flied to left. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Ball.
Ground ball left side. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball there. The 0-2. And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Here's your 1.
Ball.
Goldie off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
Line drive, base hit down the line. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the
Torey
Giants,
Lovullo is out of the
shortstop
dugout, and he's going to make a
Anthony
move here. Justin Topa departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Miguel Castro taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And digging in for San Francisco, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 3.
No.
Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one not close. Ball 3. Miles Strong waits to bat for the Giants. Three-2 now. Got him swinging for the play. Nice work from the snake pen there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Giants lead it 5-2. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Make some money, spend some money, make it back, or some more. It's a go, go, go. It's a go, it's a go. If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. Ay. Yeah.
Series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers. Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball still 0-2. Good eye right there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fastball is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
For the Diamondbacks, second baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Ahoy!
The Diamondbacks trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Jordan Westburg stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball. Got him swinging. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Miles Straw. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Giants go down quietly. They're still out in front 5-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. This one in the air. 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim digs in now.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swings through it for the K. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Flores stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Straw returns it to the infield, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due it.
Swings through that one for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 outs, runner at first. Luis Torrens stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two on, 2 outs. Out to short. Oh, nice play to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Boog, I love when guys leave their feet with a purpose, and that's what he did right there. By laying out and keeping that ball on the infield, he probably saved a run from scoring. And I know it's an infield hit and they're threatening, but for now, that was a big play.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Go ahead run on base. Lenny Sosa will hit next. Line drive, base hit. Alonso is waved home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right
and
there.
He's going to make a change. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for San
Pitching
Francisco,
change here,
number
Ryan
51.
Brazier. On for his 20th appearance of the year. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the air, right field, Alvarez coming on, and that's the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 5. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Zabrowski.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Well, 1-run game. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Hoeing, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Abreu getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Adley Rutschman on deck for San Francisco. And a payoff pitch. 2-0 ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The D-backs trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And fouled off. That one outside. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. great stop. There's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And up next for the Giants, Victor Robles. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Joe Jimenez.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
No, that's a ball.
Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Yep.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And into the pole. It's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 7-5.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Wilmer Flores. Tap foul to plate. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the eighth inning. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air right field. And there are two down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Luis Angel Acuna stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one hops against the fence. That gets by him. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Luis Torres.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Luis Torres stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hook one.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Slice to right. He boots it. Aimed to score from third. And they take a 3-run lead. Back to the top of the order. Next to hit for Arizona, Pete Alonso. Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. That is the inning. Through 8 full, D-backs lead it 8-5. Last chance coming up for the Giants. This is NL West action. Inside. Ball 1.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And a closer. It's 8-6.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Strong. That one way inside. And a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Clawing back into this one, Boog. Second home run of the game. And take a look at that scoreboard. Everything feels different all of a sudden, doesn't it?
The dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Brian Abreu out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Daniel Palencia.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now here's Giancarlo. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for the
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Adley Rutschman, the next Giant to hit. Making a move at first, and pinch running for the Giants, Starling Marte. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a count 1-2.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Palencia is just 1 strike away. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Ball game. Dbacks salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.